And the matter that we are discussing is even after 10 days of results, there is no government. And Goa witnessed a very unique case where MLAs were sworn in without a government in place. What are the main reasons behind this, and is it fair? It might be constitutionally completely correct within the framework, but whether it is right. And right now we are told that it may take another 3 to 4 days for actual government formation. What is happening behind the curtains, at the same time whether what is happening has any semblance of sanity? I have three panelists with me in the studio. First, I have spokesperson and leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Giriraj Pai Varnekar. Giriraj, welcome. Next, I have editor of the Goan newspaper, Joel Afonso. Joel, welcome. And last but definitely not the least, I have senior journalist Derek Almeida. Derek, I'll start with you. When you look at this situation, what do you feel? You have seen so many assemblies, so many elections, so many government formations. I think this is unprecedented.
Promote two things, okay? Now, in 2017, when the BJP had about 13 MLAs, the government, I think, was formed within 1 or 2 days. Today, it has 20 MLAs and it cannot form the government. It is struggling to form the government. This actually means there's something very seriously wrong within the BJP, and this needs to be settled internally. It cannot be settled from the outside. The second thing is, I don't understand this whole thing of caretaker chief minister after an election when a political party has almost won a majority. Because for us generally this caretaker is a little dicey kind of term, you know, because in the old days, if you had to give your house to a caretaker, after a few years the caretaker would become the owner. So I am worried about this whole caretaker kind of chief minister situation that we have at the moment.
Joel, how are you looking at it? Because whether there is an internal struggle, or you are saying this is just BJP is confident now, they have the numbers, they have the support of so many MLAs, they are saying we are taking our time, we are getting our things sorted out, and we'll swear in at the right time.
First of all, this just touching upon the earlier point, the assembly, the term of the assembly was ending on 15th. So basically, they have done a constitutional requirement of installing a new assembly by that time. So that is done. The caretaker chief minister is also installed, and the constitution doesn't provide, according to constitutional experts, it's clear that there's no time frame defined for a government to be taken in. But definitely this is a far extended time which is beyond anybody's comfort. So the questions have been raised over what is happening, why. The only problem here is there is no clarity. There is no clarity from the BJP, there is no clarity from their central command, there is no clarity from the governor. Governor should have actually called the single largest party or called the known players in the field and come to a conclusion. The governor should have acted as a neutral person here. But nothing of that sort happened, and then everybody is speculating about things within the BJP going wrong. There is a leadership crisis and all. I think the leadership should have stepped in, the central command should have stepped in and said, okay, this is what we are, and they should have at least informed the governor, or governor should have made a statement on that count, and everything is in a haze. That's the problem here.
Giriraj, how are you looking at it? From a party's perspective, you have got good number of seats. You have got support of the independent MLAs also, and yet this is the situation. What's the reason?
See, I think even now on your show, I see a lot of speculation, and we have not been spared of speculation before the result also, before the voting also, and I think at that point of time, it could have impacted the voter, it could have impacted our morale. But now that, everything is done and dusted, and we are clearly the single largest party with, with an absolute clear mandate from the people, I see no reason why people want to hurry with the government formation. Now, Mr. Derek said, that BJP cannot form the government. It's struggling to form the government. We have one absolutely clear mandate in 4 states. And, nowhere the government formation has happened. So, basically, central leadership wants this period, which is, around the Holi period, which is also celebrated, nationally. Let people also enjoy. People also, take their time to celebrate the victory that has happened. And I see no reason why a caretaker government, if there was a hung assembly, there would have been a caretaker government without a mandate. Today, it's a matter of time when he gets, right from his last position as CM, when he gets sworn in. So basically, you have a chief minister. Like Mr. Derek again, used the word ki there is a worry of caretaker becoming the owner. Here, the same chief minister is going to be sworn in. So I don't see a reason why everybody is getting jittery. Secondly, if there was leadership crisis, are we to apply the same formula to UP and say that Yogi's leadership is also not acceptable? So I don't, see a reason why so much of thought is being given into this. And so as I said, it should be looked at all 4 states together and as a party, and it's a matter of time. I can assure the people that before the 25th of this month, there will be a government in place, and the caretaker government, CM is already on the job. So whatever, things are coming to him, he is clearing. I just want to refer to what happened yesterday. There was a huge press conference that was taken. It's actually ironical to see Digambar Kamath reading from a press statement. I mean, such a senior leader with vast experience. So it is very heartening to see that Congress is in a hurry to form a BJP government. But I would like to ask him one thing, that how many people, he talked about BJP, he invited BJP people to take the right decision. I want to ask him, and this might create a controversy, but I'm stating with absolutely, since I'm in know of things, how many people who were present at the press conference have already reached out to the BJP and said that we are ready to resign?
Look, before I go to Derek, you are making a big. You are saying that of the 11 MLAs that Congress has right now, many have reached out to the BJP. They are ready to resign and join your party. Is that what you are saying? And many of those people were present for the press conference yesterday.
Absolutely. I think Digambar Kamath himself will know how many people have reached out to BJP's leadership in Delhi and expressed. And BJP on the other hand has said that we have an absolute mandate from the people. So this whole this talk about speculation, being differences, there is nothing like that. We have absolute clear mandate. So what Digambar is doing is basically putting a facade to all these things. But they are, many of their MLAs are in touch with the Delhi leadership plus Goa leadership, saying that we are willing to resign and come to the BJP the next day.